Hey everyone, it's Talia. I'm coming to you from a bedroom in the suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia, and you're watching 5 Girls 5 Minutes, where 5 girls talk for 5 minutes and don't edit the videos. It is Thursday. I'm Talia, and I have a lot of things to talk about just by answering questions, because everyone had a question this week, and they're really good questions that require long, thoughtful answers. So, I would like to amend my answer to Itzel's question from last week about festivals. And the answer to that is I was only thinking music festivals, but Decatur, where my college is has a book festival every year, but it's always the same weekend as DragonCon. So I went. My first 2 years of school, I went to various events at the book festival, and now I do DragonCon. So anyway, but it's a great festival. They've got a ton of great authors, and it's always like really hard. I'm like, oh, I want to go, but then DragonCon. So. Anyway, so then, Tara was asking? Oh, I should know this. I can't remember who was asking this. Maybe it was Sarah. Was asking, what's the longest we've gone without the internet, intentionally? Well, so I can't go without the internet for very long, and I have a smartphone. Luckily, I don't know what I would do without that thing, but I can go long stretches of time without checking my email, although I'd rather be checking my email. Like, if I'm chilling in my basement, whatever, I don't have to check, and I can go like 3 or 4 hours, but a lot of times I'll just have my phone or my iPad with me, so I can. So I'm never, like, forcing myself to not check my email, but the longest I've ever been without internet was I went on a cruise over spring break, my sophomore year, and you have to pay like a ton of money to get internet on the cruise, and my parents were not going to have that. This was a month and a half into my blogging streak, and I mean so early, and I typed out an entry every single day, put the date on it and everything, and then my blogging streak isn't exactly true because I haven't blogged every day. I have written an entry every day, but I backdated the entries so that it still fits my schedule. And I did not post them, but I wrote them on those days, which is how my blogging streak has lasted so long. And then since then, all of my entries have either been posted via phone, iPad, or computer, because I've got the LiveJournal app on my phone. And so going without the internet is very, very difficult for me. I just feel like I'm missing something when I'm not. I can go hours without checking like my LiveJournal feed or Tumblr or anything like that, but not checking my email drives me nuts. Okay, so Tara met John Green, and I'm super freaking jealous, and I'm just so jealous right now I can hardly speak. And I've only read one of his books. I've got other books that I'm going to read. And one of the things that I actually did on the cruise when I did not have internet, I had my computer, I had my old computer that the battery didn't even work very well, and like it had to be plugged in to work because the battery was completely dead. The charger wasn't working. The battery was fine. The charger wasn't working. So so I read a lot of ebooks, and so that was what I did when I was sans internet. So anyway, jealous of Tara, and then Tara was asking about cursing, and do we curse? And the answer is I curse a lot, but I mostly use it like as an adjective. When I'm mad, on Twitter I do. On Twitter and LiveJournal and Tumblr and whatnot. When I'm mad, I will curse. But when I'm talking, I tend to not, like, unless I'm saying, like, oh man, I have like a fuck ton of DVDs. That's one, shit ton, fuck ton. Those are the ones I use a lot. And a lot of times, like, I'll be like, that's fan-fucking-tastic. But if I'm in good company, I use the swear substitutes like freaking or friggin' or frack or whatever. Let's see. So, and then Itzel was asking what it is that we have to buy when we go to the store. And, a lot of the times I always feel like obligated, like if I go to Movie Stop or Costco or Best Buy or Target, I always feel like I have to buy a DVD set. But I don't always, but if there's something that's cheap and maybe it might not be something that I would normally buy, like if it's there and it's cheap, I'll usually buy it. And when I go grocery shopping, I almost always have to get candy, peanut butter, or applesauce. Those are like my big 3, but those are also the things I run out of the fastest. I like having a good stock of Tootsie Rolls. And applesauce, which I put in pretzels, so if I'm out of pretzels, I have to get pretzels, and peanut butter, if I'm out of peanut butter. Usually, I only go to the grocery store when I'm out of peanut butter, because that means usually consume like a jar of peanut butter every 2 to 3 weeks. So that is kind of how I measure. And anyway, so my question for this week is, how old do people think you are? Because I had an incident earlier this week where I needed to sign something, and included was a little thing like if you are under 18, you have to have a parent or a guardian sign this, and they had like put a little arrow next to like have your parent or guardian sign this, and I'm like, I'm 21. So how old do people think you are? And that is my question, and I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I will see you all next Thursday. Bye.